Okay, okay. Welcome to Trifecta Live. I'm your host, Paris Haven. Got my two co-hosts in the back. Introduce yourselves.
I'm not a co-host.
You're a co-host.
You're not a rapper.
You're a co-host, whether you like it or not.
What's up?
All right, fine. We all equals. So introduce yourselves,
What's up,
gentlemen.
Matt?
I'm superior to Paris. I'm Zeus. Nice to meet you guys.
And my fine fellow in the back. Introduce yourself, young man.
I'm Jeremy.
All right, now we are here for another edition of Trifecta Live. It's Friday, TGIF. Shout out to all the direct deposits from everybody's job.
Shout out to Payday today.
Payday, chain, getting paid over here. All right, let's get started. Last night was a great night at Iona. Urban night. Shout out to Phi Gamma Chi.
Gamma Chi.
So, did you guys have a good night last night?
It was eventful.
I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's right. But you missed a great performance
I heard.
by me and Matthew.
And our other friends, Dakota and Roberto.
And Dakota and Roberto and Erica was there too. She came on stage.
We had a quartet and we performed the song, the Bobby Shmurda song.
It's called Hot Boy.
It was very near.
It was very great. This is melodic, beautiful, very beautiful. You also had Aaliyah performing. She performed on The Worst by Janae Aiko. You had Abby. She performed Tuesday. It was refrained, but
she performed the chorus of Tuesday.
The chorus of Tuesday and some of the verse.
So it's like she sang the chorus and it was just looped.
Yeah, she looped the chorus like 8 times.
She really did.
Like New York, New York.
It was
New
like
York,
New York on a Tuesday, like every times. And you had Sabrina perform. She killed it. She was on the dance. She was dancing. Very great.
And Dakota danced too. Our friend Dakota danced. Did the robot.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Yeah.
And who else had stand-up performance?
You had I don't know their name. I forget their name, but they killed it too. The rappers,
how
trap
I know?
rappers.
Oh, the rappers.
Yeah, they killed it. I think they were really good.
Yeah, they definitely did kill it.
Then you had
We heard one of the alums
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Phi Gamma Chi.
Oh, Ariana came out. She performed.
You had the GOAT. She's amazing. She's beautiful. Get at me, Ariana. She performed. It was great. I was mesmerized.
I'm gonna send her the link. I'm gonna post this on Facebook and I'm gonna tag her for you.
I love you.
All right.
Shout outs to Ariana.
Shout out.
Shout outs to you, Ariana. I love you.
But
I'm sorry.
yeah, it was a great event, great turnout. I had fun, great food, great cookies, great iced tea, great lemonade. Shout out to the lemonade.
Shout out to the lemonade was the real MVP of last night, to be honest.
Shout outs to the mac and cheese they had. It was good.
I actually didn't have any.
Yeah, that lemonade like did it for me.
That lemonade hit the spot.
It did justice.
But anyway, let's talk about something in the news. Cheerleader scandal.
Right.
Matt, what happened?
All right, so essentially, there's a former NFL cheerleader. She's about 44 now. She's in her mid 40s, and she has Instagram and everything. And apparently, she she started interacting with a 15-year-old on Instagram, and they exchanged numbers and stuff, and met up, and they did inappropriate actions. They engaged in sexual activity in her car a few times, and never engaged in intercourse though. But they did some sexual activity and everything, and then she got charged for statutory rape because they did it like quite a few times, but he eventually reported to the police, and she turned herself in. And so,
how old is she again? I'm sorry.
She's in her mid 40s, and the boy was 15.
What?
But like the thing is, he turned her in, but it was like completely consensual at the time. Doesn't not make it statutory rape, but like it is creepy if it's like a 30 something year age difference.
Like that reminds me of Mary Kay. I forget her name, but the teacher with the little kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, what did they get out of that?
Yeah, that's
15-year-old boys.
On Instagram too.
It was on Instagram. You said?
Yeah, they met on Instagram and
what? They were public?
Yeah, they DM'd each other. And stuff. That's how it started.
Technology these days getting people in trouble. Wow.
What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this weird story?
I don't know. To be honest, what like a cheerleader who's like 45? You said?
Yeah, she was an ex NFL cheerleader.
And she was like.
Yeah,
she was hooking up with a 15-year-old. Like
yeah, a 15-year-old boy.
What's wrong with you? Like you can't get guys like around your age?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Is she like I don't?
Are you cute or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm actually. Was she actually like attractive? Or
she was attractive, but it's just that like with a 15-year-old boy, And then he turned her into the cops, and she turned herself in. And
Oh,
stuff.
she turned herself in.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
reminds me of something.
Why
That
would you do that?
reminds me of something.
I mean,
Might as well not do anything then.
he reported her, but like, I don't know why I know why he reported her. It was the right thing to do, but like, he's just as guilty. Not as guilty as she is, but like,
Right. You said it was consensual, right?
yeah, they messaged each other, were flirting on Instagram and stuff. Then they met up, they were in her car, and they did stuff, and
That's odd.
That's very odd.
Very odd. I don't even have any
Probably
words.
did it for publicity.
I don't think so, Jeremy. I don't.
Why,
think.
to be honest, we all know that as
There
a
are people
15-year-old
out there,
yeah, I know as a 15-year-old boy, you have bragging rights like, yo, yeah,
Yeah.
hooked up with a 40-something-year-old cheerleader and stuff like that. But like, we look at it in hindsight, it's just gross either way.
It is.
I'm glad she
no,
came to her
I
senses.
agree, but you're hooking up with a 45-year-old. You know how kids are these days. So I don't know. I think it was just he was doing it for just for publicity.
Do you think it would have been worse if it was the other way around? Like it was a 40-something-year-old guy and a 15-year-old girl?
Of course it would. I mean, then it would blow up.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it would be
That
really
would've been a
serious. I mean, I hate to
different
say it that way, but
Yeah,
I
there's
feel
a-
like it would really blow
Yeah,
up.
there's a double standard.
more.
There's a double standard to it. Like a girl, guy,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. But if it's a guy and a young girl, like
People would be after
Yeah.
him with like flaming sticks.
With clubs
And weapons.
stuff.
To be honest, no matter how if you're a 45-year-old person, regardless, and the 15-year-old is still statutory rape, and it's still just wrong. And speaking of wrong, there was a story about this man who took a cab ride on Halloween, with Uber cab ride services. He took an 18-mile drive to his house, and he was charged $536 for a cab ride.
Wow.
And
Now-
he was quoted as saying the cab driver took his whole bank account that night.
$526. At that point, you might as well walk home.
That's a-
536.
You might as well just walk home now.
That's a ticket to go to DR.
You might as well just walk. That's a plane ticket. That is a
He-
plane ticket to Florida.
He
bro.
that's-
actually it probably would be,
That's like a plane ticket to Florida plus
And
hotel,
back.
a 5-star hotel for like a couple of nights. and
Right?
stuff. Like
to be honest, he was actually better off like renting a helicopter to fly back home than he was to pay that cab ride.
Now let me ask you, where was this going? Like,
It
where
was-
was this located? You know where it
I
was?
they never specified the distance, but it was an 18-mile ride.
Okay.
Which isn't.
Now where was this like
that
located?
bad?
Like where was he going?
He was going back home. I think he was returning from a party or something like that, or a club.
but like where?
Yeah, like where?
Like what state?
Yeah.
I'm not sure actually.
Oh, okay.
I think it might actually even be New York. I know somewhere around. I think it's New York or like somewhere on the East Coast. But yeah, it wasn't that long of a ride. It was like a 30-minute ride or something like that, which usually would be like $30, maybe 40. But like for him, it was $536.
That is insane. Like once again, that you could do with $536 other than like going and taking an Uber ride. Like that can be a hashtag on Twitter. I can see that blowing up on Twitter. Like, come on, there's so many things.
He could
At
buy
that point, I would have got out the car, called another cab. Like, why would he? Did he know that he had to pay $536?
I think the cab driver severely overcharged him, like insanely
That's
overcharged
a
him.
new Xbox.
He literally
One right
he had like he could buy a bunch of new Jades, and like a Wii U with Smash Brothers.
or a PS4. Don't forget.
Yeah, you could buy like a PS4 with like a few games
The
on
the cab driver basically just asked them, "Oh, let me get money for PS4." That's basically what just.
You might as well just
what
get the
happened.
cab driver debit card, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? And then
Yeah.
next we got.
Yeah. Speaking of things that don't make sense,
All right, there's this new meme or whatever
Trend.
It's trend, one of the stupid trends. Alex from Target. So ridiculous. I saw it on Twitter last night. No, not even like a couple days ago, and basically, I really don't get the point. Like, who is Alex from Target? Who is? He?
essentially he's apparently a really cute guy that works at Target, and somebody took a picture.
Is it local or is it like somewhere else?
No, it was like local. Someone took a picture of him. Like she took a
Mhm.
picture of him and put it on Twitter like, "Oh, he's hot," and he got 550,000 followers in 3 days. And now he's gonna be on Ellen and stuff. But he's
Is
literally
he what?
yeah, like he's gonna be on TV and stuff. But like
Who's Alex?
he's just a cute dude a cute white dude at Target, and
Yeah.
a girl took a picture
Like
of him.
Target.
Yeah, like Target, like the store Target. Just like he just worked at Target. He worked the register, and she took a picture of him. and everybody thought he was cute, and like
blew up.
he got
on,
half a
on
million
some
followers. He
Tumblr
got half
stuff.
a million followers in a few days because
Like,
he was so cute.
It was like how Tumblr type thing. I think it blew up on Twitter. Is that where it blew up?
Yeah, hashtag
Yeah.
on some and it got over Facebook. It was all over Instagram. It got over YouTube.
Wow.
And like he's gonna be on Ellen. He's actually gonna be on TV and stuff. And
It re-
like
it
he's getting endorsements from like companies and stuff.
It reminds me of that guy that went to jail.
Oh yeah, the convict that had like the
and
like
everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's cute." Da, 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 da.
yeah, and like they were trying to like bail him out of jail. They tried to have a fundraiser to bail him out of jail, which was stupid. I mean, don't underestimate the hormones of young females. They can get you fame.
That's the
My
show.
thing about it
That's
is,
the show.
sorry.
That's the show that females are thirsty too.
Yeah, it does remind me of the convict thing, and now everybody's following the trend. Everybody's like, if you say like me, I could do Paris from Macy's. He can do Jeremy from like LaPensa, like, and soon to be Matt from JC Penney's. Basically now everybody's taking part of the trend and seeing a lot of that on Twitter now. So that's like the new thing. That will only last for a couple of weeks probably. So.
But it's just the fact that he got like fame off of just working in Target and being cute.
I don't know. That's to show how the power of social media.
Now quickly in movie news today, just want to plug for a second. Christopher Nolan's new film Interstellar is out in theaters today. Has Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, and for some reason Topher Grace and Michael Caine is in it. So it's basically like a Dark Knight meets Inception type thing. I'm really trying to see it. Like, I don't care if I have to go by myself. Like, I've been waiting to see this movie since April, and Christopher Nolan's one of my favorite directors. So it should be a great movie. I heard it's actually just as good as Inception is, so I can't wait to see that this weekend. And then you also have yesterday it was announced that Pixar is coming out with Toy Story 4. So it's Toy Story 3 is not the last movie, which in my opinion I don't feel like we don't need a Toy Story 4. I feel like Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending because that was our generation. Like, he went to college, you know what I'm saying? So
let's start like a new like series and stuff, but like, I don't see why there needs to be a new Toy Story movie if like had a definitive like finite ending to it. So I feel like it's one of those like let's make sequels just to make sequels. I don't want Toy Story Legacy to be tarnished by like an unnecessary sequel.
Yeah,
I agree too. Once again, like, I feel like it's for the new generation, but at the same time, like why? Like, it's gonna taint. Like, I don't like sequels like that. I mean, I'm gonna see it because I'm a fan of it, but at the same time, it's one of those movies. It's just like you don't need to see it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like Toy Story 3 should have been about when Andy went to high school, because Toy Story 1 is when he started. Toy Story 2, he was a kid. Toy Story 3 should have been him going to high school, like I said, and Toy Story 4 should be about him going into college. It makes sense.
I mean, the way Toy Story 3 ended, like with the big time skip and everything, and him going to college, like I feel like him like going to college, leaving his like toys behind. That was just like it was emotional, and it just showed like that was pretty much us. The same way how Moss University did the same thing. Like, it was about like college and stuff. It's meant to like relate to us.
But exactly, so it would have made sense if that plot that Toy Story 3 had, it should have been put from Toy Story 4.
But don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna see it. So
yeah.
But we're gonna go on the break, and then we'll be back with video game news. So stay tuned.
And find out.